Hey y'all, this is WinterFay89. This is going to be part 2 of my steampunk makeup tutorial. I realized that I have already done my foundation routine for you guys, so after I'm finished with this part of my eye makeup, I am gonna stop, go ahead and do my foundation, contouring, highlighting, and blush like that. I will try and put a link to that video in the description box below. However, when I went to, however, when I went to go put a list of items I used already on my eyes, for some reason it wasn't allowing me to do that. So that will be unavailable at this moment. I will work on trying to get that list together, compiled, and figuring out how to do that. At some point, and I will put it in the comments below. So let's get started with the next part. There we go. Alright. Now that we've done the green, let's go ahead and get to the really fun part. We're actually gonna be going into blacks this time. Another paper towel here. And I know what I'm gonna go on my break. Right, get a new roll of paper towels. Alright, so what we're going to do now is, which one am I going to use this time? We're actually going to be using kind of a mix between two colors, two blacks, actually. Yes, I'm going into blacks. For those of you who are scared of using black, it's actually not that hard. It can be tricky to work with because it is such a dark pigmented color. And I'm talking with my eyeballs off. Ha ha! But, yes, it can be scary to use black if you don't know what to do and how to use it properly. But in my experience, it's not that hard. You just have to be very careful about where you place the color and whatnot. But just go slow, take your time, experiment. That's the biggest thing, is experiment with it. I'm actually going to be using two blacks. One is almost like a charcoal black, and the other one is a very deep black, but the first one I'm going to be using will be this black right here. I'm going back into the Bella Pierre Smoky Heaven eye palette. So I'm going to be using this black right here, and if you hear meowing, that's probably my kitten Nylea. She likes to be in here when I do my makeup, along with her sister Artemis. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to be using this black right here, and I'm just going to be kind of going in all the way into my lid and whatnot. So here we go, and up into the crease. I will be eventually here soon be going into using this brush, which this brush is quite interesting. It's kind of tapered and whatnot on one end and kind of fluffy on the other end. So yeah, we'll be using this. I will be using mainly this end for like really in-depth creasing and whatnot, but not quite yet. Alright. Like I said, this one I'm going to be going really into all over the lid and just barely into the crease as well. Again, I'm using the mirror. So, yep. I'm going to pick it up. This one, like I said, is more of a charcoal black. I don't know if you can see that right there. But it's really black, and I like it. It's not quite as black as the other one that I will be using here shortly. But I'm starting in the outer corner, and I'm along the crease, just gently touching along, and then patting that color in. And of course, dabbing using the tip along the lash line. I like patting and going into the lash line when it comes to my eyeshadows, because it lets that color really get where it needs to be. And doesn't give that defined line between, oh, well, there's your lashes and there's your eyeshadow. Alright, and yes, as you see, I'm not quite the neatest when it comes to it, but in this case, it doesn't really matter. You just want to get that color on there and packed in, especially in the inner corner. Not quite up to the nose, but you definitely want to get pretty close. So we're just going to pack that on. Of course, I'm doing everything kind of towards my right side, which is really weird for me because, like I said, I am left-handed. I just messed up a little. So this is interesting because I'm filming. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing and whatnot, while also trying to see what I'm doing. Yeah. So, and this is one of the colors I do have a lot of problem with fallout on, because if you're not careful, you will get little black specks all over your face, and you really don't want that. Alright. For that color, I am done. So we're going to kind of pop that brush off. Brush that off. And we're going to go back in with our fluffy brush right here. And we're just going to lightly blend that out and up. With this look, I tend to like to blend upward, so it kind of gets all over. And I like to push the shadow out at an angle and then up. But yeah, I do blend up to where you get an interesting effect. See, this is it with it blended upward, and this is what it's. Sorry. And that is what it looks like when it's not blended. So you can kind of definitely see the difference in the eyes. Blended, not blended. So we're going to go ahead and let's blend the other side. Alright. And normally I'm like really like up here close to my mirror. So let's try and do it this way so I can actually get up. I am darn near blind as a bat. Yeah. That's what Mythic likes to say. You're blind as a bat. I'm like, well, nah, joke, boy. Alright. And if you want, you can also kind of dust off your blender. This one I don't really dust off that much because I like to have that extra color in there. Alright. Alright, that's it so far. Now we're going to go in, back into our Ipsy Loves NYX palette. And you know what, I think I'll use this brush. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use the really small end right here. And I'm going to go into the black here on the end. And I'm literally going to put it in the crease. I think you might be seeing one of my cats soon. Anyways, Mommy talking to herself? Mommy not talking to herself, baby. Mommy talking to people on YouTube. Yes, to my cats, I am Mommy, and Mythic is Daddy. Are you over there behind my computer? Yes, you are. Oh, baby, what's the matter? My mom likes to call her Burble because she is a talker. Well, come say hi to YouTube. Come here, Nylia. Come here, baby. No. What's this? No. Oh, okay. She's not ready for YouTube yet. She's not ready for her YouTube debut. Well, fine then. Be that way, Missy. Well, I tried. She's here pestering me, and I tried. Here, maybe I can get my kid. Oh, she's already disappeared. Well, a stinker. Oh, I think I know what her problem is. Her daddy put a box on her little perch that she likes to sit on. Yes, my cat Nylia likes to sit on that thing right there. Little old record player looking thing, and that's my dad's stuff all right there. So, yeah, but yeah, she likes to sit right there and pester me, or she'll get up behind my computer or on top. Her sister the bigger of the two. You guys met her yesterday. She is really big on getting onto the on top of the computer. But yeah, all right, let's get back to this. All right, like I said, we're dipping into that black, and I think you guys can see how black this is. It's really, really black. And we're just gonna go into the crease. I like this because I can literally place the brush there and literally open my eyes and see kind of where I'm going. And it kind of gives that defined crease right there. I keep wanting to look down. I'm so used, I see myself right here, and it's really weird. And I don't see, so I'm kind of getting a glimpse on what you guys are seeing, sort of. So I'm going to kind of go in with the other side and just kind of draw in that crease. Sorry. Alright, now that I've got that, the two lines very in there, kind of wipe off the brush. This is the first time I'm actually really using this brush. I just got this brush this week in my glam bag, in my Rebel glam bag. So, yeah. I like it. It said this is a smudger brush. I really like to use it as a crease brush. And it's supposed to be, that's the crease. But in my opinion, it's the other way. And I'm actually going to try and use this as a blender right now. And I'm just going to kind of come in and blend that out. And up. And of course down. In this case, I will blend down. So, yeah. And that weird bing was, I think my Facebook. Someone binged me on Facebook. You're banging me constantly, people. That's my friends. I have my personal Facebook up at the moment. And what I'm doing now is I'm going back into that same color. And I'm just patting it all on my lid. Trying not to get on my... Alright. Like I said, I think I said this before. This is a very bold look. And so, yeah, there's a lot of black. And so, honestly, if you're scared of black, if you're scared of the black, if you're scared of black shadow, this look might not be the best for you. You might want to go for a softer look, and I will try and create a softer steampunk look. But I like the bolder looks, and that's just me. And I'm blending up all the way into my brow bone. So, yeah. Alright. Got that. This might not be the last time you see this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Naked Cosmetics mica pigment and Sierra Nevada. Artemis, what are you doing? Yes. My other cat, Artemis. You might catch glimpses of her kind of down in this area or up in this area. That's her. She loves sitting on top of Mommy's computers. Yes, her does. Mommy loves you, but girl. Pretty girl. Yes, I love my cats. My cats are my kids. But yeah, I'm gonna take this, and it's I don't know if you guys can see it. It's very loose and powdery and whatnot. I'm gonna take. Might as well use this. Haha. I'm gonna take my eyeshadow brush again, and I'm just gonna take off my eyeballs. Alright. And I'm just going to barely dip it in there. Of course, tap it off. And this is going to go right here, kind of in the inner half of my eyelid. And I'm just going to lightly pack it on there. And this just kind of helps bring a little, in my opinion, a little sparkle. And yes, if you want to go into this little section right here, by all means. This part is literally up to you guys. And I'm not going to blend this out. And it kind of helps brighten this up a little bit, this look up just a smidge, because it is a fairly dark look. And pack that on. Now I might kind of blend out the edge a little bit. Take this guy, and I'm just going to kind of lightly brush that in. So you don't have that definitive line, but it does stay, you know. And alright. Now, for the eyes, I'm done for the most part. I will be coming back after I do my foundation, and whatnot. My foundation, my contouring, and my foundation, blush, highlighting, and contouring. I will come back and finish up my eyes, do my eyebrows, and my lips. But I'm not going to show you guys that because I have already done a video, and I don't want to subject you to that. Artemis! And that was my cat getting in the camera. Stay out of camera, mommy's filming. And Artemis, I am so sorry. So yeah, I don't want to subject you guys to that. Young lady, I am so sorry. Get over here. Get over here. I'm gonna get in the film. Get in the film. Alright. Yeah, mommy loves you. Mommy is not wearing the right top for that. Okay. Sorry about this. Get the tail out of the way. Alright, don't want to squash your tail. Alright, but yeah. So yeah, I don't want to subject you guys to that. Sitting through that again. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the film here, the video here. If you like this part of the video, continue watching for the next half. Hit the like button down below. Share, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you guys.